Rod, a 1-1 draw here at Hungerford. We got that last minute goal, but what was it that was not falling for the team so far throughout the game?
Listen, I think we started the game well. I don't think we were poor. I thought we started the game well. As you're quite aware, we lost 2 players in the first half hour. Mickey Splain went off, and obviously Roberts had to go off. So we've had to change our system. We've had to dig deep again, and you know, the boys have showed a lot of character. Do I think we deserve to win this game? Yes, I do. Because I can only recall him having little bits and pieces, and they had the shot, to be fair to the kid, in the first half. He took a great effort from outside the box and it's flew in the bottom corner. That's football, similar to the equaliser with Dicko. Dicko's had a chance to get a shot off, he's got a shot off, he's took a wicked deflection and flies in. That's football. But I've got to be honest, I think these boys I don't think they've thrown a towel in here today. They've worked their hard, they've worked their socks off, they've worked hard for us today. You know, there's 2 players in there today, such as Jazzy and Scott Fennick, that probably haven't played a lot of football. But we felt both of them done really well today, and so did the likes of Matty Johnson coming in. He didn't have the greatest first half, I thought he got stronger second half, but we've had to change our shape here today because of the personnel. Just unfortunately we lost 2 substitutions. When you look at the bench I've got, which is Greeny and Patty, obviously they were key for us today to probably affect the game. But you know, when you put yourself 1-0 down, you're chasing. I didn't think we got the rub of the green. The only rub of the green I felt we had today was the deflection. And I don't make excuses, I'm very honest, and I understand some of the supporters out there getting very frustrated. They've travelled a long way. They're entitled to their shout at me. I can live with that. You know, I'm not partial to as long as it's done in the right mannerism and they're being constructive. Then I'm partial to them saying what they got to do, because that's their prerogative. But I think what the supporters have to understand, we've come away from it today and we have had a right go. If you look at the second half, Scotty's had a great turn, keeper's pulled off a good save, if he puts it in the opposite post we'll probably score. We've had lots of second balls in there, coming from throw-ins and free kicks and whatever second half. And then obviously the one from very kindly at Taylor Miles who he lifted over the bar. So I think if we'd have scored early enough in the second half, I think we'd probably go on and win that game. The problem is, as the time ticks over, their confidence grew. And to be fair to Hungerford, coming here, it's a very, very tough place to come. It reminds me of your Chippenhams, and it reminds me of your East Thurrocks and Concords, and them places in this league are very, very tough places to come. It's a big pitch, it's very, very sticky, and we've had to battle today, and that's as simple as that. And as far as I'm concerned, I think we have to say that it is 2 points dropped, but in a way you have to say we probably where we was at the death, it's a point game, because we haven't been beaten. We have travelled a long way to come here today, and I think the boys have left everything out there for me.
Yeah, the substitutes bench that you named, it lacked a few defensive options. Mark Haynes and Cameron James. Could you give an update on what's the situation?
Cameron James is injured. He got injured in training the other night. Mark Haynes we took out because I don't know if you noticed, but we had 5 defenders on the pitch. We had 3 playing centre half, and basically Jazz is a wing back, and obviously Craig can do a wing back role. So we felt that if that did happen, that we did have enough cover. As I said to Ainsley before the game, when I pulled all of them, I said to him, for him and Kudos, they can sort of really feel sorry for themselves because they haven't done anything wrong. It's just that if we're working on a squad of 20 players, then sometimes you have to leave players out. And then I can look at that and turn around and say, you know, for me, which I said to Baggers, he needs to do better for us. I don't think he's brought enough to the table, to the party. I think he needs to up his game. So he went out on merit. And I said to Barney, look, Barney, you're on your way back, but you know, he could have felt a little bit harsh because he's seen us bringing a new centre forward today, but I thought the centre forward was excellent. I thought he stayed in the game, I thought he fought, I thought he showed a lot of desire and attitude. I was really pleased with him, and if he'd have got himself a goal, and he would have said it was a great debut. But for anybody coming here on your debut, welcome to Conference South football, because this is tough. This is, you go in the changing room, it's very, very small. It's a difficult place, and all I can say to my players is, yes, we've dropped 2 points, but to be fair, we forced the issue in the end. We managed to score a goal, and we take away a point. So points are no good, I know that, but also defeats are no good. So I'd rather take a point without the loss and go into next week's game with that, rather than obviously take the defeat. But as I say, what I see at the death there, well done chaps, well done Betty. What I see at the depth there just gives us a little bit of what I said. We've got to prep for next week, and this will be good preparation, because I don't think Truro's much better. So it'll be a tough game again, and we know that. But whatever the results are today, listen, I've got no control of that. All I've got control of is what we do. They've got control of what they do, and all we can do is just keep going back to the basics and trying to force it and see if we can get somewhere where we need to be at the end of the season, and then it'll be merry-go-round. It'll be anybody who possibly goes and wins 2 or 3 games in the playoffs gets out of this division. And I think that's where we've got to set our sights now, realistically. But we've got no forgiven right to win this league. And as much as the Chelsea supporters feel that we have, and we're a big club, we are a big club, but we're nowhere ready to be the club that we all want, everybody what we want. You know, it's going to take time, and this is just a part of the building process, and that's what people have got to realise. You know, I bring in as part of probably 13, 14, maybe 15, 16 players this year. It's not easy, you know, when clubs are offering good money, contracts, you know, it's something that we have to compete with. So all I'm saying is, and I'm not saying that we haven't got good money, and I'm not saying we can't offer contracts, but we're in a process at the moment, and people have got to understand. So, you know, for us to got to win this league outright this year, fantastic. But same again, you know, we're fighting to try and stay in the promotion, and that's where we are. So everybody's just got to sort of, you know, calm down, live to the expectations of what we're about in a minute. And I'm sure when the new owners come in and they really stabilise everything that we need at the club, because that's what stability is, what needs. That builds success. And at the moment, as we know, you know, we've had to get through the last, well, since I've been here really, by sort of just having good people around us working hard on and off the park to keep this club surviving, and that's what we've had to do. So as I say, we all need to take one step at a time, and I say that to you supporters, one step at a time. We ain't bad managers and coaches overnight, these ain't bad players overnight, but it's a tough season, and we're aware of that, and who knows, you know, as long as we get to where we need to be come the end of it, fantastic. If we don't, we'll look to build for next year in a better stable position with some fantastic people coming in to sort this club out.
Hopeful that Chelsea supporters keep coming out in numbers when we're in away matches.
Yeah, listen, I think it's like anything. If you support a football club, you need to do that. You know, that's a give me. That's a standard. Some people only support you when you're at home, so you know that's fine. They've got other commitments. Some supporters are, you know, outstanding. They come home and away. A lot of the supporters now are setting off to go to Truro. You know, this club has got something special, and the supporters are very special. No two ways about that. And we want to be special, but, you know, we haven't got no magic wand. It is going to take time, and I think, you know, Chelsea has been in the doldrums for quite a few years now, so we haven't been fighting a relegation battle. We are looking positive in the fact that we've got a cup final to look forward to. We've got first round proper of the FA Cup. So, you know, but we haven't got any forgiven rights to win every game, and we haven't got no forgiven rights to win this league. We have to work hard, and as I say, you know, I would see a lot of teams that come here today basically would have probably sort of got beaten, but we didn't. We kept forcing the issue, and we got something in the end of it. So listen, we all know where we are, and I think when the new owners really get themselves set in place, then we can talk about totally different strategies how this football club moves forward. Since I've been at this club, we basically have to work week to week, month to month, and we're still trying to pull out results for you. So we'll get there. I promise you now, we can take this club to where it needs to be. The supporters just need to do their bit, which I know they will, and eventually we'll get through that door. But when that's going to be, is it going to be this season or next season or the season after? I don't know, because unfortunately if I had a crystal ball I'd have known exactly what I needed to do here today, and exactly what the result was going to be. So I haven't got that. It's just a case of me bedding down with the boys again to get us right again for next week, see what the injuries are now. And this is why I've had to bring 1 or 2 in, because when you look at that, you lose him 2 out of the squad already. We have no reserves, we have no under-21s, we've got no under-23s, and you know, we're in the busy end of the season and the business end of the season, so we have to make sure that we've got enough bodies. We lose 2 here today. Mickey could be out for weeks. I think Phil's is more of a thigh strain. There we go. But you know, when I look at the likes of Ainsley and I look at the likes of Kudos and Barney's and Baggers, can they come in and do a job? 1,000,000%. Yeah, if today's one or two of them, it's there for that reason. You know, because I want people that want to put in that shift at the end of it to make this football club know one thing we're resilient. And to be fair, it's now down to them to see the opportunity, because there will be, because of the numbers game, and then come in and force the issue. So as I say, you know, we've done our job here today. I can't legislate for the goal they conceded. I can't legislate for the goals we missed. I can't legislate for some of what I felt today, rubber the green off the referee. Felt very, very disappointed in a lot of decisions. I felt a lot of the manhandling that went on out there. As soon as we done it, he blew up. As soon as they done it, we didn't get a lot out of it. But then I suppose we could say we rode our luck with Bessett come out. Some other referees there might have wanted to get a little bit card happy and maybe give him a red. But I think he went for the ball. But he did go back and give him a yellow, so I suppose he only got half busy. But we go again. Listen, as far as I'm concerned, it ain't all about Hungerford away, and it won't be about the first game, you know, of trying to, if we get in the playoffs, it won't be about that. It'll be about, you know, what we've done from now till then to earn the rights to be in the playoffs. And who knows, I don't know where this league's going to go, but there's going to be some twists, and today's another twist for us, but unfortunately not in our favour.